Hello, welcome back to Access at E3 2018. Holly, we've seen some incredible games at the PlayStation Showcase.
Yeah.
We're going to just run through the highlights of what we were super excited to see. We'll start with what we saw first, which was The Last of Us 2. That gameplay looked insanely good.
I've never seen anything just so visceral. I'm still actually processing it. Everything I saw. I think this is the one gameplay-wise where I was so taken back. I thought The Last of Us looked incredible.
Yeah.
So how you push that again to another level is, yeah.
I mean, that gameplay we saw really captured the feeling that you got playing through the entire first game of it's constantly on the edge. Like, the odds are against you. You have to use everything that is at your disposal to get through those encounters, and people are terrifying. Basically, everyone in that trailer was terrifying. And Ellie's obviously grown up now. She's, I'm guessing, has spent a few years now getting a lot of experience at kicking ass, and she absolutely does kick some ass.
Yeah, and like just the jarringness of almost how light and positive the start was.
Yeah.
Because obviously The Last of Us originally was just everything was awful.
Yeah.
And this almost started like things were gonna be okay. There was hope, and then it just descended into.
It looked like a cool party.
Yeah.
Like
there was going to be a future for humanity.
You wouldn't even think it was a post-apocalypse from that first scene. Like everyone looked happy, having a good time.
And then,
then we saw some brutal stuff.
Some fine executions.
But that level of intensity in that gameplay it brought me right back to the first Last of Us, and it looks incredible. Next up.
I'll just go now. Should I just come back in like 10 minutes? 10 minutes.
Death Stranding. What should we say about Death Stranding? I was watching it thinking, this looks amazing, but what am I going to say about it in this video we're going to make?
Those are some of those breathtaking vistas.
Oh man, yeah.
I'm from rural South Wales, and climbing mountains is kind of normal, and it just put me back on like what it was like to have bad Welsh weather and be calling, but something beautiful, and it was barbaric, and it was lonely. The loneliness.
Yeah, I loved the score, like the kind of sour notes of the score. That feeling of it's evoking emotions more than making me, I still don't know really what's going on in the game. We've got a little bit of gameplay now. It's the first time we've seen proper gameplay. You're like a delivery boy or some kind of courier, and basically your job is to stay away from the horrible floaty shadow things with the hands. And you've got a baby in a jar and a little thing that goes like that.
And a really ineffective looking umbrella, or she had.
Yes.
That was a bad umbrella.
And we've seen new actors in it. Leia Seydoux in it now. Her character looks very cool. She ate a weird wiggly worm thing. I don't know why.
Still processing it.
It looks like the most incredibly original, visually breathtaking thing, and I can't wait to play it. Like, I wish I knew more about what it was about. But I'm also kind of enjoying still not knowing. Like, I love being excited for something that I still...
But then that's what it's all about. I think people forget we've been in the industry now a number of years, and we've seen so many games, and it's sometimes so nice to still feel that genuine excitement for a game. That what is it? What could it be? Putting the puzzle pieces together. It's what keeps doing this for a living fresh. And Death Stranding right now is the epitome of that feeling.
It is. It looks amazing. Moving on.
Okay.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh my god, the bit with the flowers in the field, and he was riding through it, and there was mud, and then they went through the water, and the water was kicking up, and oh my god, with the autumn leaves coming down,
it made me think
in love.
It made me think of those classic kind of samurai movies. Like I'm thinking of Hero.
Hero was exactly the colours.
Like intense colour and the juxtaposition of incredible martial arts action with just this beautiful natural backdrop, and like the kind of cool twist in the trailer where the person you thought was, your buddy, and they had differing opinions on whether we should be saving that guy or not, and it led to an incredible samurai battle.
I love the movements. There's always been like the idea of samurais in games.
Yeah.
But it's the first time I feel like I have seen that genuine movement that you would associate with the authenticity of being a samurai.
Quick, isn't it? It's
quick, sharp,
yeah.
And then it's back into like Frozen, and then another really well thought planned move.
Like,
I mean,
that first slice where everyone was kind of got their weapons out, and your enemy moves to attack you, and in one kind of flash, he's gone. It looks amazing. I mean, obviously. Next up, this one took everyone by surprise. We didn't know what it was for quite a while. We were, the point of view of a rat, and thinking, what's this game? Rat Simulator. We've got a hype, and it turns out it's Resident Evil 2.
I mean,
in what looks like an incredible remake on PS4. I mean, when Leon Kennedy came through that door, the crowd went mental.
I cosplayed that Claire once. Resident
Evil really?
Claire. Yeah, that was one of my first ever cosplays. Cool. Even though I was so scared as a kid to play the game, it was my job to read through all the diary entries to find all the hidden clues.
I see.
Because I was too scared to play it.
Okay.
And
oh yeah, I remember you telling me that story.
Yeah, I think I might, at the age of 31, still be too scared to play it.
You're going to have to, Holly.
How about you play it, and I'll read through all the diary entries?
That sounds like a deal. I mean, Resi 2, classic. It's often regarded as one of, if not the greatest survival horror game of all time. Like a real... genre-defining game. And to see it back and looking as good as it does on PS4 is super exciting. Massively exciting. Next up, I know Nathan's going to be particularly excited about this one.
Really excited.
Neo 2
is
coming. We didn't see much of it, but the fact that it exists is super exciting.
But if you couple that with, the Souls series being on there, Bloodborne being on PlayStation, Neo 1, Neo 2, and then the new game from Software and Activision, for those people that love that type of gameplay, it is now, PlayStation 4 is full of it.
Yeah. I wonder if Nathan's going to platinum Neo 2. No, he's saying
He's shaking his head.
I think it took a lot out of him platinuming the first one.
Yeah. Death will define Nathan.
Yes, it will. Next up, this is an incredible looking game. Again, a completely new announcement. Took us massively by surprise. Control. I mean, I don't know much about the game again, other than that you're using incredible, what look like telekinesis style powers, and just a beautiful, breathtaking visual style again.
The art direction of the way the bodies hung in the air, I don't know why, but I thought it was grotesquely beautiful.
Grotesquely beautiful is a good way to describe it.
Just the way the bodies are. Anyway, I don't know what it is, but I'm excited to see Remedy on PlayStation. Yeah,
and sort of final entry. We're going to go... I mean, we've seen a few trailers for this game over the course of E3 so far.
You know, we've had nothing for a while, and now it's like, you get a trailer.
Have all the trailers
you get a trailer.
for Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, Pirates of the Caribbean World was in Kingdom Hearts 2.
It was.
And it looked incredible, I thought, back then.
Back then.
Flipping heck. It looks like a completely different
game.
game.
It looks like a movie.
It looks... And I love the way that Kingdom Hearts really takes the style of each world it has and makes you feel like you're in that. It's like playing... I don't know however many worlds there are going to be in the final Kingdom Hearts 3, but it's like playing a completely different game every time. And those naval battles, the water...
This actually might be my favourite Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer to date.
It was insane.
You know, I genuinely think it's been my favourite one.
We've got like a montage of some things that have been in the previous trailers we've seen at E3. We saw more of Tangled.
Yes, which I'm excited for.
But
the
fact that, to have Pirates of the Caribbean World back in Kingdom Hearts 3 and have it looking as good as it does.
As good as the film.
It's going to be something special.
And that PS4 at the end.
Oh, of course, the PS4 Pro.
My other favourite two PS4s have been the original Destiny white one.
Yes.
The original with the engravings. Then the Final Fantasy 15 one.
Oh, that was nice.
And this is kind of in a similar vein. And I don't know, whatever I've got to do to get my hands on that console. I'll probably not do it, but I'll make you do it. So.
Before we go, we should just mention that, well, maybe you can tell everyone.
Well, yeah, because we're not going to talk about Spider-Man now, because actually myself and Rob will be presenting an extended gameplay demo on the PlayStation live stream that is happening this week. And you can actually come back, if you miss it, we'll actually be posting that on the YouTube channel later this week. So instead of talking about Spider-Man now, we think maybe you should just come and watch me and Rob show you an extended gameplay demo.
Show you some gameplay.
Instead.
I mean, I can't believe we're actually getting to do that. That's crazy. I don't know why they've let us.
Yeah, in fact, you can find me and Rob doing a couple of different segments on the official PlayStation E3 live stream. So make sure you
And if you miss them, they'll all be going on the channel. So that's going to be awesome. There we go. There's our personal highlights from the PlayStation Showcase. The games are looking incredible. Please do stay with us on the channel because E3 is just starting. We've already got some videos on the channel. We're going to have loads more throughout the week and probably in the weeks after as well, like we always do.
We are so busy.
But stay with us. Let us know what you thought of the games in the showcase in the comments, and we'll see you soon.